Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Does Ridge tell Taylor's secret or stays a mom? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Ridge Forrester begged Taylor Hayes to reject the diagnosis she was given in Europe. Taylor's appointment with Dr. Grace Buckingham is opening doors for him to rule in the future. Grace found out fast that Taylor does not have heart problems. However, it's thought that she has broken heart syndrome. The character played by Budig thinks the diagnosis is absurd. Viewers are aware that Ridge is the real reason Taylor flatly denied Grace's diagnosis. The fact that Krista Allen was playing this legacy role and she was unable to come to terms with getting married again had a big influence. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Does Ridge tell Taylor's secret or stay a mom? Spoilers for that day in Monte Carlo on The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans of B&B were witnessing one of their last location filming scenes featuring Ridge and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang. Their kiss felt like a timeless fade away, a real and symbolic farewell to Monte Carlo. Forrester Creations, renowned for its exotic location narratives, reintroduced Brooke's bedroom to resounding global acclaim. However, spectators were surprised to spot one covert observer. It hurt so much to see Taylor's veiled presence and hidden location yards from the man she would always love and the woman who repeatedly won his heart. That's right, broken heart syndrome. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Taylor Hayes begs for confidentiality. Taylor seems to have reacted incorrectly to her heart failure diagnosis, much like when she begged Ridge to conceal her health problems. Both positions are natural, emotional reactions to feeling overburdened. They are not rational. Typically, decades would elapse before her natural life ended. However, Taylor went back to Los Angeles, California, with the idea that she would spend her last few days or weeks with her family. The reality, which turns out to be less dire than first thought, is something she does not want Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, or Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, to know. Taylor's pressed request was granted by Ridge, but it was probably a delay tactic. A second collapse modifies the estimate. If Taylor obtains therapy and her condition improves, Ridge will be able to maintain her self-assurance. But Ridge's estimate needs to be adjusted if she experiences a second collapse or develops another difficult symptom. Lee Nozawa is aware of Taylor's health issues. Grace will soon become a family because Thomas and Paris Buckingham, Diamond White, are getting married soon. Taylor's confidence will remain with both women. Fans of soap operas are aware that there will be an announcement soon, and that Steffi, Brooke, or someone close to Taylor will be among the select group of characters who will be affected. That will probably be the next development in this interesting plot. The women of Logan turn on one another. On The Bold and the Beautiful, the Logan women are crashing and burning. A few months ago, Brooke, Hope, and Katie Logan were formidable figures. However, B&B spoilers claim that things are about to change. The Logans are currently disintegrating and will eventually turn against one another and the men in their lives. For all the facts on what's happening on Bold and Beautiful next week, keep reading. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Brooke Logan and Bill Spencer reunite. With Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, has had a quite unremarkable romantic existence. However, Taylor Hayes' relationship is in ruins now that she's back in the area. There are rumors circulating about a potential romance between Brooke Logan and Bill Spencer on Bold and the Beautiful, and it's safe to say that Katie Logan, Heather Tom, Brooke Logan's sister, will not be impressed. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. The Logan women turn against one another. On The Bold and the Beautiful last week, Bill and Katie almost got back together, but Katie rejected him after a sincere conversation with their son. Katie even cited Bill's past relationship with her sister Brooke as justification for her refusal to accept him back. Imagine Katie's astonishment upon realizing her correctness, and her subsequent cannibalism of Brooke and Bill behind her back. B&B spoilers. Is Carter something Hope Logan and Katie Logan both want? Bold and Beautiful spoilers indicate that Hope Logan and her Aunt Katie will soon get into a private feud. At work, Hope has started making flirtatious remarks to Carter Walton, Katie's ex. Katie might decide she wants Carter back for herself if she finds out about his new relationship. Will Spencer Jr. did let his mother know that Carter is the ideal gentleman and that she deserves to be treated well by a man. Will Carter be the object of Katie and Hope's lust? When Brooke's sister discovers that she has been sneaking about with Bill once more, what will she do? Will Donna Logan intervene and choose a side? Bill Spencer acquires the second Logan sister. Couple swapping on the CBS serial opera Bold and the Beautiful is at an all-time high right now. Bill Spencer, who had a terrible relationship with Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, was lately back on the market. However, he's finding it difficult to commit to a new relationship. According to B&B spoilers, viewers will be surprised by the next person Bill tries to woo. For all the information about what will happen next on Bold and the Beautiful, keep reading. Spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful, Katie Logan indicates a wonderful reunion. Bill Spencer's effort at reconciliation was thwarted by Katie Logan, who accused him of having previously favored her sister Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, over her. Spoilers for B&B, Bill Spencer accepts the other Logan sister. According to teasers for Bold and the Beautiful, Bill ended up commiserating with Brooke after Katie's tearful conversation with him seemed to backfire. The last time Bill Spencer and Brooke Logan shared intimate moments was quite some time ago. Katie brought up the past and seemed to have reminded Bill and Brooke that they were once an item, even though they didn't even seem to be on each other's radar anymore. According to teasers for Bold and Beautiful, Brooke will experience heartbreak because of Ridge Forrester. There are rumors that the bridge breakup could be so chaotic that Brooke tumbles off the wagon and starts striking the bottle once more. Spoilers for B&B, Bill Logan approaches Brooke Logan. This is definitely the right time for Bill Spencer to pursue his ex-girlfriend. Bill is also feeling pretty down after Poppy Nozawa and his fictitious daughter Luna did a number on him, and Brooke will definitely need someone to weep on. Furthermore, it wouldn't be all that bad to watch some fresh couple dynamics develop on the CBS serial opera. Do you believe that Katie made a connection between Bill and Brooke appear? How Quinn Fuller's recast could change the dynamic between Carter and Hope? Is her ex prepared to take back her man? Spoilers and updates for the Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, could have a lovely future if they can get past the obstacles in their way. Like all soap opera couples, Carter and Hope will go through hardships that will put their love to the test, and it will be up to them to show that they can maintain a meaningful connection. Spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful, the first challenge. The first obstacle is beginning to show in the ongoing scenario at work between Beth Spencer, Jordan Gracie, and Liam Spencer. Carter was nervous and felt a sharp reminder when he saw Hope spending time with Liam and Beth as a family. Spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful, Quinn Fuller's potential recast could change Carter and Hope's dynamic. Is her ex-boyfriend willing to give her man back? Carter came to the realization that if he wants to pursue a relationship with Hope, he must accept the fact that she would always be a part of their family dynamic. Hope and Liam have an unbreakable bond thanks to Beth, but can Carter really handle that? Even though Hope seems adamant about avoiding a romantic reunion with Liam, her past will undoubtedly have a big impact on their lives. It's not just Hope who could have difficulties with an ex. Quinn Fuller, Rena Sofer, and Carter had a close relationship. In fact, Carter left Paris Buckingham at the altar for her. Carter might have remained at Quinn's side today if she had been prepared to totally commit to a life together. This makes it possible that Quinn may eventually be brought back into the narrative. Even though Rena Sofer seems to be enjoying her time as Lois Cerullo on General Hospital right now, she might play Quinn Fuller again in the future. Spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful, Quinn may be recast in the show. The show has made it quite evident that it is willing to recast important characters after giving them an off-screen hiatus, especially if it can bring in a well-known figure from the soap opera industry. Rebecca Budig's replacement as Taylor Hayes is a perfect illustration of this. It's not difficult to see a scenario in which B&B chooses to recast Quinn Fuller as well. Imagine Quinn coming back to Los Angeles with the intention of rekindling her romance with Carter, certain that their union is meant to be. Would Carter throw Hope out of his mind if she reappeared in his life with the goal of gaining him back? Alternatively, would he decide to stick by Hope and advise Quinn to move on? For viewers of The Bold and the Beautiful, the subject of whether Brooke Logan should break up with Ridge Forrester and return to Bill Spencer is an intriguing one. In Brooke's life, these men stand for quite different connections, and throughout the years, her relationship with each has been characterized by passion, heartache, and conflict. One of the most intricate and poignant plotlines in the show is the enduring love triangle involving Brooke, Ridge, and Bill. Determining Brooke's best course of action necessitates a thorough examination of her past relationships with each man, the emotional stakes involved, and the potential consequences of each relationship for her happiness going forward. Many people refer to the love of Brooke and Ridge, who have been together for decades, as the most famous in B&B history. One of the most enduring love stories on the program is the one involving Ridge, although there has been plenty of drama throughout the relationship. The history between Brooke and Ridge is full with dramatic events, ranging from several marriages, divorces, and reunions to betrayals and miscommunications. Brooke has always been drawn to Ridge, the dapper designer and head of the Forrester household. There is no denying their chemistry, and it is difficult to ignore the history and connection they have in common. But their lengthy past also brings with it a pattern of mental harm and anguish that keeps happening. One of the main causes of friction in their relationship has been Ridge's continual flip-flopping between Brooke and Taylor Hayes. Brooke has repeatedly been abandoned and saddened by Ridge's unwillingness to truly commit, his frequent criticism of Brooke's choices, and his emotional attachment to Taylor. Old scars have recently surfaced as a result of Ridge's reconnection with Taylor and his inability to protect Brooke from family strife, particularly concerning Steffi and Thomas. Brooke finds herself wondering if Ridge would ever be able to put her first over his other emotional commitments. Though intense, Brooke's relationship with Ridge frequently seems to be a cycle of love and betrayal, leading her to worry if she will ever experience the security and stability she so desperately wants in a partner. However, Brooke is presented with an entirely other kind of connection by Bill Spencer. Bill has always loved Brooke with a fierce and steadfast devotion. He is intense, forceful, and protective. Even though Bill and Brooke's relationship was complicated, including the affair that resulted in one of the worst splits between Brooke and Ridge, he has demonstrated an almost obsessive devotion to her. He has never been divided between several women, unlike Ridge, and has always been drawn to Brooke's strength, attractiveness, and vulnerability. Brooke receives a sense of importance and value from Bill that Ridge frequently fails to provide her because of his unwavering concentration on her. There's danger and thrill when Brooke and Bill are together. With Brooke at his side, Bill, a man who feeds on control and power, has the makings of an unbeatable power couple. Bill has always inspired Brooke to reach her greatest potential, be authentically herself, and persevere in the face of difficulty. Bill accepts Brooke for who she is, in contrast to Ridge, who occasionally criticizes or tries to change her. They have a passionate, daring, and brave relationship, all of which Brooke seems to really connect with. Bill's dark side, though, cannot be disregarded. His aggressiveness in the corporate world and occasionally immoral choices he made have had some detrimental effects on his personal and professional lives. Their relationship has been strained by his tendency toward manipulation, particularly when it comes to swaying events to his advantage. In addition, Bill's complex connection with his sons, Wyatt and Liam in particular, as well as his past transgressions, including his romance with Steffi, have demonstrated that he is far from flawless. Brooke needs to think about if Bill's intensity may cause her more grief in the future. But it's Bill's ability to improve that really makes him different from Ridge. Bill has demonstrated a willingness to adapt and grow out of love. He has demonstrated the depth of his affections for Brooke by striving to be a better guy for her throughout the years. His most recent acts have shown a level of maturity and responsibility that wasn't always there in his previous partnerships, such as his attempt to get back together with Katie for the benefit of their family. Despite their difficulties, Bill's commitment to Brooke is still a strong reason why she would be better off with him than with Ridge. It may be a major turning point in Brooke's life if she were to leave Ridge and return to Bill. Brooke has been caught between Ridge's opposing allegiances for years, and picking Bill again would mean that she is choosing a man who makes her the center of his universe. She wouldn't have to deal with Ridge's children's ongoing drama or compete with another woman like Taylor if she dated Bill. Brooke has frequently desired stability, passion, and respect, but hasn't always found it in her relationships. Bill would give her all of that. For the first time in Bill's life, Brooke might truly feel like a priority rather than a choice. But leaving Ridge would not be an easy task. Ridge and Brooke have a difficult past, but they also have a strong emotional relationship that has grown over years of love, grief, and forgiveness. Their families are quite close, with Ridge being the father of one of her children. It is impossible to overlook the significance of their common past, the experiences they have made, and the emotional bonds that now unite them. For Brooke, leaving Ridge would mean letting go of a love that has shaped a large portion of her adult life in addition to choosing Bill. Dropping Ridge would be a huge decision since it would mean Brooke was finally able to move past their troubled past. In addition, Brooke needs to think about if Bill is indeed the ideal man for her in the long run. Even though Bill is exciting and devoted, his vicious actions and darker tendencies can cause Brooke more issues in the future. Before committing to Bill once more, Brooke would need to be certain that he has actually changed because of his previous betrayals and manipulations, which have deeply wounded those around him. Brooke would need to consider the benefits and drawbacks of seeing Bill again since she knows that even if their relationship is passionate, there may be difficulties along the way. In conclusion, Brooke must consider the nature of both relationships in order to make the very difficult and personal decision of whether or not to break up with Ridge and return to Bill. She shares a family, a history, and a strong emotional bond with Ridge. However, there have been betrayals, disappointments, and unresolved issues with Taylor throughout their relationship. Brooke would find a man who could show her the passion and respect she deserves, a man who makes her feel important and who loves her fiercely, in Bill. But Bill's darker sides and prior transgressions might possibly cause trouble along the road. In the end, Brooke needs to choose if she is prepared to give up the convoluted, turbulent love she shares with Ridge in favor of the intense, though somewhat erratic, bond she has with Bill.